welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Meg, and today I'm going to show you how to get this galaxy skull look. I have been obsessed with skulls as a theme of my Halloween videos this month, so if you would like to see more from me, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future skull Halloween looks, and so you can take a look at the other ones that I've done. But today, I was really inspired by a video that Crispy recently put out, so I just kind of took a spin on that because I was really inspired and wanted to do something that was like super glam, Instagram-esque makeup, and combine that into a Halloween look. So this video has two parts to it. The first part, I show you how to get this eye look, so if you are just interested in that, you can click the link up above. It'll also be down below, but if you're curious to see how to get that, that is what I show you in the first video. In the second video, I show you how we transform that into what we have today. So don't forget to leave me a comment down below with any requests that you have for the rest of the month of October, or any beauty related videos you would like to see. I would love to hear from you guys. Give this video a thumbs up and let's get into it. I absolutely love doing skulls. I'm fascinated by them. I have like this marble skull that sits out on my makeup desk year-round that I got at HomeGoods probably. I just absolutely love it. You can see another guy right back up there. So it's kind of my obsession. I kind of try to do at least one skull look every Halloween. I'm constantly inspired by people like Crispy and Samantha Ravndal. They do amazing skull looks. If you're new to skull looks, always have a reference available on your phone. I mean, for Pete's sake, it's a skull inspired pineapple is the background on my phone. So now you guys know where I get it from. This year I'm doing a new skull look every week on my channel, so be sure to smash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next videos. Check out my past videos, I know you want to. So today, to get started, I'm going to go in with a contour shade because I have no idea where this look is going to go. So I definitely want to start off with that first before I hop into color. This is the shade Sculpt by Tarte. This is the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I'm taking the largest flat brush that I have for this, and you will see why we're going to use it. So today, to get started, we're just going to start mapping out where we want this to be. So I'm going to start with my temple. I'm going to get a decent amount of product onto my brush. I'm going to coat both sides, tap away the extra, and I definitely just want to do like this area right in here. You definitely want to use the shape of the brush to help you with this. So I am just, again, using this as a light map. Worst case, you mess up, just go back over with your beauty sponge and fix it. You don't have to do the temples. It's just something that I personally like to do. And so far on my face, I just have foundation and I set it with the powder, and I also already have my highlight on. I also really like working with two mirrors so I can get close up for details, and then I have one set farther away so I can get an idea of how things are looking at a distance. If you're new to skull looks, a key trick is definitely using your own bone structure to your advantage, except for like right here, there's not really much that you can use for your advantage. So now for my nose, I'm gonna kind of do a similar thing here and just kind of swish the brush around and just use the brush to my advantage so I don't have to work hard to get the shape. So now this is kind of the trickiest part of the look, is getting your cheekbone in. So there's a couple different ways you can go about this. It depends how sunken in you want your skull to look. You can kind of follow the naturalness of your face. So for me, my mouth kind of ends right here. So I could follow the natural shape, or if I wanted to bring this in more, I could. So it's up to you. And we're just gonna do the same thing, load up the brush with the powder, and just go little by little, and then make sure the brush is flat so you're getting that nice clean edge. Okay, so now that we have the basic outline for our skull down, I'm going to go back into some of the colors that I used for my eyes and tie that into the look. So I'm going to start by layering this purple from the Kaleidoscope palette by Urban Decay. This is a dark purple called Dye. And I am just going to follow what I did here and use the same technique. So the contour shade just allowed us to lay down a guide to use. Once you have the line laid down, you can start to blend and buff it out. This is definitely gonna be one of those looks where it's not together until the end. Same with this eye look that I did, so bear with me here. So what I'm going to do actually for the nose is go in with a smaller shader brush. What I really like using, what I really like about Urban Decay shadows is that they do have, most of them do have a sheen to them, so it just kind of adds a really cool effect to what we're doing. So because this is the darkest color that we're using, I'm using most of it down at the bottom. And then to bring it up, I'm going to pinch my brush. And then just start to connect it. I like to make my nose uneven, so I will have one side go up higher than the other. And then I'm lightly going to start bringing that down towards the middle. I don't have any new product, I'm just blending what is there. Quick update, I wasn't thrilled with how it was looking on my forehead, so I literally just took my beauty blender and just wiped it away and reapplied foundation. So now I'm just going to set that with my powder. And we can start over. That's what I love about these looks, is that they look complicated. Sometimes they can be complicated, but worst case, at the end of the day, if you're not happy, it's a really easy fix to correct it. We're gonna do a wee bit of gradient. I'm gonna go into the hot pink that I use. This is from the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. I'm using the shade Junk Show. So again, I'm gonna be doing a very similar technique. I'm just gonna go slightly below that purple and start to blend the pink in, and this is going to kind of give a little bit of an iridescence of shadow. Now I'm going to add even more iridescence in case you couldn't tell where this is going. Actually, first I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M433. I'm going to go back in with my contour shade, and I'm just going to kind of lightly blend around the edges here to diffuse just a little bit more. Okay, so to progress things further, now I'm going to use the same bigger brush. Hi, hello. You'll get out in a minute, okay? I'm going to use some iridescent shadow. So right on top of the purple, I'm taking this color, just got my finger dirty with another color. I'm taking the color Omen, and then on the very end you will see me blend this color Tainted. So let's talk about these two shadows. Tainted is like an iridescence pinky purple, and as you can see, Omen is this beautiful duochrome between purple and blue. So that is what we are working with. I'm taking Omen first, and then I'm going to go into Tainted. Sick. So I'm basically taking Taint and I'm running that along the top edge where more so the contour is. And then now I'm taking a fluffy blending brush and just using this to diffuse the edges. Now I'm going to take this navy shade right here called Evidence, and I'm using a e.l.f. pencil brush. And I'm just going to use this to slightly define the contour just a little bit more because it got a little bit lost in the blending of everything. I have wiped my lips clean, so now we are ready to move on to the teeth, which is probably my favorite part of this entire look. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I really wish I had like a purple. Do I have purple? I do have a purple liner, so we're gonna see if this works out. It'll be so much easier than using shadow. Perfect. Okay, so this is the NYX Vivid Bright liner in the shade Violet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do teeth, and the key with teeth is that you wanna put the most product at the center of your lip and then flick upwards, and then as you're flicking up, you want to alleviate any pressure.
Give me candy.
So like that. So now what we can do with the purple is just add some shading so the mouth isn't so like stark looking compared to the rest of the look. So I'm gonna go back in with the E36 and just kind of start to shade different areas.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Like over in here is somewhere I want to shade. And you can see how it's just gonna help add shadow. So now I'm gonna go into Tainted and just like ever so lightly flick it up on the very edges just to tie in the hint of iridescence. Just like that, and I'm happy with how it looks. You just have to be a little bit careful with the liner if you already use the NYX one because it does crack, so it's like not ideally the best if you're gonna be like smiling and stuff a whole lot at parties. But I'm really happy with how I was able to turn this around and get it to look. So here is the final look. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I love these colors. I'm obsessed with purple. It's kind of like my vibe. Like blues and purples are my favorite colors to like work with, and they just relax me and make me calm. So I hope you guys enjoyed my take on a galaxy type skull. So if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Check out my other videos. They are right here. You'll like them, I promise. And don't forget, if you missed the first part of this video, it'll be down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.